So we have to continue trying, continue trying. Even when you are trying, you are failing. Continue trying, continue trying. Don't give up easy. It's only leaders that give up easy. Hello, welcome to my live stream. Welcome, guys, to my live stream. Hello, guys, welcome to my live stream. Elias, hello, how are you doing? Welcome to my live stream. This channel is Every Day with Esther. It's all about my lifestyle, what I do on daily basis, and my encouragement to people too. Hello, guys, welcome. Let's start. Okay, I have an important discussion to reason out with my subscribers and my anticipating subscribers too. Welcome, my name is Esther. I'm a Nigerian based in Nigeria too. This evening I want us to talk about a topic that says why failure is a part of success. Why failure is a part of success. As an individual, as a person, don't expect everything to be smooth. Don't expect life to be easy. Don't expect your business to be smooth all day. Don't expect your studies to be smooth or to be easy for you. Always know that there is room for failure. Whether you like it or not, there is room for failure. And you failing in any aspect of life doesn't mean that you are a failure. It doesn't tag you a failure. It doesn't mean that other things might not work out for you. It doesn't mean that that is the end of the journey for you. Life is not easy in general. That is why there is always room for failure. If you have the mindset that things might not work out the way you want it, that gives you the ability to overcome failure. Nobody prays for failure, but one thing is that it must happen in any stage in life. Okay, so failure doesn't determine that you've come to the end of the journey or that you can succeed tomorrow. Most times, people that fails a lot or people that experience failure in one aspect of life are always successful. The only thing is for you to continue trying. Continue trying, don't give up. Always pick up the pieces of your life and continue trying. You might fail in a particular business and become successful in another business. So that you are doing a particular business and it's not moving well for you. shouldn't make you to stop, or that you are in a particular field of study or job and it's not giving you the results that you want, it shouldn't be the reason for you to stop trying. Take for instance, assuming you are into pure water production or bottled water production and it is not giving you the results that you want, you can try other businesses. You can try importation, you can try bread production, you can try clothing production, you can try other businesses. You continue trying. Now, before you will tag that someone has failed or that someone is a failure, it should be when the person have stopped trying. It should be that this person have given up on life, that this person has automatically, totally stopped trying. But for the fact that you still have the zeal to try or to try out other things, for the fact that you still have the zeal to continue pushing, notwithstanding the circumstances of life, notwithstanding the challenges that you face on a daily basis, for the fact that you have the courage to try out other new things, means that you are going to succeed someday. So don't give up on life easily. Don't give up on things easily. Don't give up on relationships easily. All right? Try to make it to work. Try to make that business to work. If it's not working, change to another one. Try other ones. If you check many successful people we have today, some of them failed severally. Some of them failed severally in many aspects of life. And later, they became successful in one particular aspect. That is when they have discovered their vision or their God-given talents. So, failure is part of success. It is not a total stop to life, okay? It's a stage whereby when you pass that stage, you will enter into your successful phase. So don't give up on things easily. Don't give up on life easily. Don't use because another person is succeeding in that particular field and you are not doing well. Don't use because of that to condemn yourself or to judge yourself. Don't judge yourself because someone else is succeeding or someone else is achieving things easily. Hello, how are you? All right, so don't use because or conclude that because this person is succeeding in that business that you're doing and you are not doing well in that particular field, don't condemn yourself because of that. Don't assume that you cannot be successful. All right, I am very well, thank you. I'm very well, thank you. Welcome to my live stream, okay? So don't judge yourself or condemn yourself because you think you are not doing well in a field of studies, in a field of a business, and other people are doing well there. It might not be your talent. It might not be what you are called for in life to do. Until you discover that particular thing that you are destined to do, then you start succeeding. Okay. I am from Nigeria. Thank you. I'm from Nigeria. And where are you from? All right. So failure is part of success. One thing with great people is that they face a lot of challenges. When you fail, get up, dust yourself, and continue with life. Don't get depressed. Don't get discouraged. Don't get distracted. Okay? Okay, you're from Delta State. That was nice. I'm from Imo State. Okay? So, that's that. Do not give up on life easily. Do not give up on things easily. Nobody becomes great at first. Check many successful people. Nobody becomes great trying out new things at first. For instance, you just started a business or you just started uh, a company. You will have to face some challenges. You can't tell me that you started this business and you boom, you became great. No. Until you pass through trial and error, you pass through phases whereby things did not work out and you tried other means, then that particular new means worked out for you. Then you will now hold on to that one that okay, instead of doing it via route A, it is better I do it via route B. Now you've seen that you failed trying it in the first time, but in the second time or the third time, you got it rightly. That will now help you to always overcome challenges that comes from the beginning. Okay? So nobody gets it first. Don't look at how people present themselves. It's hard for you to see people come out to tell you they failed in such and so aspects of life. It's hard. Everybody will always want to paint a positive picture, a clear picture, but behind they are passing through one thing or the other. Thank you so much for the compliments. Okay, people always want to paint that picture that things are right, things are okay. More especially on social media, people always want to paint the picture of a perfect marriage, a perfect relationship, a perfect business. But when you go behind, when you meet them in private, that is when you will know that those things they are portraying, those things they are showcasing online, that those things are not the way they are behind. But you that watch them online, that watch them from afar, you might be admiring them, you might be wishing, I wish I'm this person. You might be thinking that they have that easygoing life. It is not easy anywhere, nowhere. Even abroad and back home, it is not easy. So when you have the mindset that there might be failure at any time, but that is not the end of the world, you will notice and you will feel eased or relieved anytime you are facing difficulty. So that is that. Success requires learning. You must learn for you to be successful. Okay, take for instance, you entered into a new relationship. Mind you don't know this person very well. Mind you that this person is from maybe a different state from you, from yours, or a different country. Mind you that this person was brought up by some other persons that you don't know. This person has a different background. So what you will do for that relationship to work is for you to learn this person. First of all, you learn the person. Then when you discover that you cannot cope with this person, then you take a walk. But before taking a walk, you will try to see if you can amend some things with this person. All right, that is the learning stage of relationship. The same thing applies to a business or handwork, a skill. Just for instance, I'm a fashion designer. I did not wake up one day and become a fashion designer. I learned. I went to a fashion school. After my BSc, I went to a fashion school. I was not taught fashion and designing in the university because I did computer science. All right, that was my field of study in the university. But because I have interest in fashion and designing, after my graduation, I went to a fashion school and got registered. I was taught by someone else, and I still went to learn in some other places. That is life for me. The same thing applies to you getting a new job today. You must learn the environment. Relocating to a new country, you must learn. So success requires learning and adjustment. You must learn, you must adjust and readjust. Take for instance, you are being promoted to a new position in your company. Then you were not in that position initially. That means you must learn some things, no matter how smart you are, no matter how conversant you feel you are in that company or with the things happening in the company. You must learn. You must learn some things in the new post or in the new office. And after learning, you adjust. Even as you are adjusting, you will still readjust. That is what brings about growth. That's what brings about growth. And in the midst of learning, adjusting, and readjusting, you might fail. But when you fail, get up and continue with your learning or with the readjustments. By so doing, you will succeed at the long run. So, always have it at the back of your mind that there might be failure at any stage in life. But you overcoming that failure is being equipped, being ready to combat it. You combat failure. You don't give up on failure. You don't get relaxed when you failed. You fight it. You don't get relaxed at that level by which you failed. You don't get discouraged. You don't get depressed. You don't get distracted. What you do when you fail is you get up and fight that failure. Fight whatever it is that caused that failure. Learn from the failure and adjust. While you are adjusting, still try to readjust. That readjustment is growth. Don't just get sticked or stuck at that level where you failed or where you adjusted from failure. Always try new things. Always try to readjust in order for you to grow. All right. Always know that failure trains you for a bigger opportunity. Failure trains you for a bigger opportunity. So whenever you fail and you are able to pick up yourself, move forward, look for other source or other means for growth, you end up getting bigger opportunities. But when you fail and you decide to end it there, and you decide to accept it that I've tried, I'm not gonna try anymore, then you are missing opportunities that are in the front. So what you do is, when you fail, get up and try. You'll be surprised that you meet greater opportunities that will even marvel you. So failure gives you room to learn, to adjust, and to readjust. It equally gives you room for more opportunities or bigger opportunities. All right. So for you to succeed in life, you must get up and defeat failure. You must get up and defeat failure. Most times when people fail, it's not as if that they want to fail, but the reason is they are not prepared for hard work. I just told you at the beginning of this video that hard work, that life is not easy. Nothing is easy in life. Nothing comes easy in life. So life requires hard work. You must work hard to succeed. Whether you like it or not, you must work hard to succeed in life. Most people love the idea of success. They want to succeed, but they don't want to work hard. Is it possible? Most people, they want to succeed, but they don't want to work hard. How is it possible for? How do you think that it's possible? You want to succeed, but you don't want to work hard. For you to succeed in life, in whatever you are doing in life, you must work hard. You must work hard. That's one thing. For you to succeed in whatever you're doing in life, be it business, be it relationship, be it a skill, be it schooling, you must work hard. For you to pass your exams, you must read. That is hard work. For you to make money in business, you must work hard. Sometimes you might not have the strength to do that work, but because you know, I don't want my business to shut down, I don't want my business to close up, I don't want to be in this particular level where I am in business, you will see yourself working hard. Sometimes you might even get up in the morning and you feel like sleeping again, but because you know your business needs you, it needs your presence, you pick up yourself and get ready for work. That is hard work. So for you to succeed in life, you must do what? You must work hard. Because success requires sacrifice. you must sacrifice one or two things, either in your relationship, in your business, in whatever activities, in whatever you are doing. Oh, Israel, how are you? Sending you love from Nigeria too. Welcome to my live stream. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel and you want to be seeing my beautiful face, subscribe. All right, subscribe. Just take me to 200 subscribers this night. Just 200. I'm fine. Okay, if you have not subscribed, please do well to subscribe. Do well to like my videos. Do well to like too. Go through my other videos too, watch them. Okay, we can form a community here whereby we help each other to grow. All right, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining. So another thing that makes people to fail is that they give up when the work is cumbersome, when the work is too big for them. They give up easily. You don't give up easily in life. You don't give up easily on things you know that will yield positive results tomorrow. You work hard and try to make it to work. First of all, put in all your best to make it to work. Put in all your energy. You might try the first time and it did not work. Continue to try. Try the second time. It might work. But if it did not work, try the third time. If it still did not work, try the fourth time. Continue to try until it works. The more you are trying, the more you are learning new formats, the more you are learning new strategies. Then boom, you will become successful. Now, another thing that makes people to fail is because they are scared to even try. They are scared to even try. They've not tried though. They've not started, but they're already scared of failing. They're already scared that tomorrow they might fail. This set of people have not tried though. They've not tried that business. Some people, because of the heartbreak they had in other relationships, they decided not to try again. They decided not to try again. They had heartbreak in other relationships. Because of that, they decided that they are not going to try again. They are scared to give love and to take love. These are the reasons why people fail. They have not tried. They have not tried that new business. They have not tried that new relationship. They have not tried that new studies, field of studies. But they're already filled with fear of failing. So they are not ready to try for them not to fail. This is one of the reasons that makes people to fail. Now, fear of what people will say, fear of how people will judge them, makes people to fail. Fear of overthinking over small mistakes. They don't want to make mistakes. They just want to be perfect. You can't be perfect. You can't be perfect in life. So don't overstress yourself to be perfect. You can't be perfect. You must make mistake. You make mistake, you learn. But you see those people that are scared of being judged, scared of, they overthink, they overstress themselves, they overstress their brains when they make little mistakes. Now because of that, they wouldn't want to try. Hello, Ojo Oluwatobi, hello, welcome to my live stream. Please, if you've not subscribed, do well to subscribe, join the discussion. All right, this is a community. We can form a community here. Join, subscribe, like my video, like the live stream too. Thank you for joining. So we are discussing about why people fail in life, and I'm at the point where I said people overthink themselves when they make little mistakes. So because of that, they wouldn't want to try any other thing, for them not to be misjudged by other persons, for them not to be labeled a failure. Because of that, they stopped trying. Life is not that way. When you make little mistakes, don't overstress yourself. Don't judge yourself. Don't mind how people see you. Don't mind how people discredit you. Don't mind how people or what people label you. What matters is how you see yourself. What matters is how you judge yourself. Whatever any other person says in your little mistakes doesn't matter. What matters is how do you see yourself. So when you make little mistakes, don't over-label yourself, don't overstress yourself. Just continue moving forward. Okay. The next subtopic is lack of discipline and consistency. This is one of the reasons that makes people to fail. Lack of discipline and consistency. Some people, they are not disciplined. They lack discipline. In work environments, they lack discipline. In their field of studies, in their field of in their daily activities, they lack discipline. And they are not consistent. For you to be successful in a particular business, for you to be successful in life, you must be consistent. Majorly now that businesses are online, people cannot see your page once and trust you. It's hard, except few persons might do that. People want to see you over and over in order to build trust. But when you lack consistency, when you come online today to display or to sell your market, tomorrow you are off to 1 month, how do you think people will trust you? How do you think you are going to be successful in that field of study when you are not consistent? How do you think that? So you must be consistent and disciplined. Discipline is very much important in whatever you are doing. For you to be successful, you must be consistent, you must be disciplined. The more you are doing something in a straightforward manner, the more get people's trust, the more you attract people's trust. But when you are being indisciplined in your activities, in your interaction with people, in the way and manner you handle businesses, there is no way people will trust you. So when you want to be successful in life, always be disciplined and be consistent in whatever you are doing. Be consistent, be disciplined. Then you see that you become successful, even without you knowing. Most times when you are doing things, people are watching you, people are monitoring you, people are observing your movements. You might not know. It is from your behavior, from how consistent and disciplined you are, that will make them to trust you. When no one trusts you, tell me how you're going to be successful. How? Whatever you are doing in life, be it business, be it relationship, it's people that you do it with. So when you are not being consistent and trustworthy, how are people going to trust you? How are you going to be successful? So success requires consistency and discipline. Not today you are A, tomorrow you are B. Today you are white, tomorrow you are black. That means you are not consistent. And people will not trust you. You are indisciplined and people will not trust you. So success is going to be hard for such a person. All right? You don't have to be perfect in whatever you are doing. But continue going. Continue pushing. Don't force yourself to be perfect. No matter what you do in life, you can't be perfect. Sometimes what you think you are doing right to A, to B, you are doing it wrongly. So what you will do is that thing you know that is good and perfect in your own sight, in your mind, you know is good. Just do it. Just continue doing it. Don't bother. Within a short time, success will come. All right? Another thing that makes people to fail easily is that they get tired and they quit. They quit too soon. They quit too soon. When they try something the first time and it did not work out, they will just quit. They will stop. When they try the second time and it did not work out, they will stop. That particular thing that you tried and it did not work out, have you tried the second time? Have you tried the third time? You know, the more you are trying it, the more you are trying it out, the more you are understanding strategies on how to go about it. That's more you are understanding strategies on how to go about it. So don't just quit when it's not working out. Success takes time. Success takes time. There is no shortcut to success. It takes time. It's stage by stage. You can't start a business today, a particular business today, and expect to be successful like someone that has been into that business for 20 years. You can't start a business today and expect to know everything about that business than someone that has been doing that business for 30 years. The more you do something, the more you learn it. Okay? So don't stop because it's not working out. Continue. Be consistent and be disciplined towards it. Another thing that makes people to fail is wrong environment. Wrong environment. Imagine that you are doing a business in an environment that such thing is not needed. You are going to suffer in that business. You just be working hard, striving without no sales. Wrong environment makes business to fail. So before you start up any business, walk around, check the environment where you want to start up that business. Ask yourself a question: will this business work in this environment? Should I start up this business in this environment? Do I have my customers in this environment? Am I going to make it in this environment? Don't just jump into any environment, you see. Ask yourself questions. Ask yourself questions. This business that I want to start up, is it going to work in this environment? Always check the environment whereby you want to start up whatever you are doing before you start it up. That is a means to cut off whatever that will make you to fail. Okay? That is one way to cut off whatever that will make you to fail. So, consider your environment before starting up anything for you to be successful in that thing. The people you have around you, lazy people will always want you to feel comfortable. They will make you to feel comfortable doing nothing. That is one thing that makes people to fail. If you are in a wrong environment filled with lazy people, before you know, they will influence you. They will make you to feel comfortable doing nothing. When you come out in the morning, as you are going out, they will praise you. Distract yourself to come and sit with them. Before you know, you are wasting your time. Having jealous people around you discourages your dreams. Jealous people. If your environment is filled with jealous people, you will get discouraged though, because they will be kicking you front and back, right and left. Before you know, you get discouraged. Before you know, you fail. You might end up blaming it on the business, on that business that you are doing. That business is not a good one. It's not moving well. It's not this, it's not that. Not knowing that it's from the negative energy you are getting from jealous people around you. Not knowing that it's from there. When you have negative people around you, it drains your energy. When you are surrounded by negative people, it drains your energy, because they will be bombarding you, they will be sending their negative energies towards your direction, and you are the person that has a positive energy. In the midst of negative people, what do you think will happen? They will drain your positive energy. Before you know, you become tired. Before you know, failure will step in. before you know, you feel like you have you cannot succeed anymore, and you get tired of trying. So when you find yourself in a wrong environment, filled with lazy people, filled with negative people, filled with jealous people, leave that environment. Leave that environment if you know you want to succeed. In order to regain your energy, in order to be successful, leave that environment. Find a way and leave that environment. That is the only way you can succeed. Don't keep negative people around you, thinking that when you have them around you, you will succeed. They will end up draining your energy. They will end up draining your, like, taking you 10 years back. Seriously. These are the works of wrong environments. Now, another thing that makes people to fail in business, in relationship, is lack of clear goals. Before you enter into that business, before you start up that business, did you ask yourself, what is my goal? What is my goal for starting up this business? What is my goal for being in a relationship with a drunk? You know, someone that is drunk, someone that always gets drunk, does not have good reasoning. All he or she thinks of is how to get high at any particular time. Now, you ask yourself, you that entered into a relationship with a drunk, someone that wants to get drunk at any particular time, how do you expect something positive from such a person? How do you expect a standard relationship, or an upright relationship, a steady relationship, a progressive relationship with such a person? Somebody that woke up in the morning and drink, afternoon, night, he or she is drinking, and you want to enter into marriage with such a person. Of a truth, what you should be expecting in that relationship is failure. Failure. Because a drunk cannot give you anything more than what it is, what's in his mind or in his head that time, which is buzzwords. Okay? So, these are the things that causes failure. When you have no plan towards something, you plan to fail. You are starting up something, but you have no plan. You just decided to start up because people are doing it. You want to start up a business, an importation business, but you have no plan towards this. You heard that people are talking about China importation, Vietnam importation, importation from different places, Shein importation, thrift importation, spare parts importation, but you don't know anything, you don't have any goal towards how it's going to be successful. But because you feel you have money, you rush into it. You don't have a clear goal towards it. Because you feel you have the fund at hand, you rush into it. No prior knowledge, no prior knowledge, no training. You just have the fund to start. Boom, you rush into it. How are you going to succeed in it? Now, having too many goals, and some people they have too many goals in life. They wake up this morning, they have another thought of what to do. They wake up the next day, they have another thought. They wake up the next year, they have another thought. Having too many goals leads to confusion. I know of someone that every minute of the day she has something in a new thing, a new agenda in her head to do. Every minute of the day she is ready to engage into a new thing. That's confusion. Pick up one particular thing, be steady in it, and be doing it. When you fail, rise up, continue doing it. When you fail, rise up, learn from your mistakes, adjust, readjust, and continue doing it. Don't be filled with many goals. You want to do this today, tomorrow you want to do this, next tomorrow you want to do this. Try out one particular one. Be steady in it. Do it consistently and see how it will go out. See how it will go before planning to change to another one. Okay? Now, I want to talk about how failure prepares you for success. How failure prepares you for success. I've already said that failure is not the end of the world. It doesn't mean the end of that journey for you. It is not the end of life. Rather, it is a stepping stone to success. So, how does failure prepare you for success? First of all, failure teaches you what school will not teach you. Because school will not teach you failure. So school will not teach you the solution to failure. Nobody knows what will cause his or her failure tomorrow. But the cause of that failure will bring the solution to that failure. When you fail in a particular thing, you will sit and you will reason, how do I solve this problem? When you are reasoning or seeking for solution to solve that problem, that is a way of learning to come out of failure. Okay? That's a way of learning to come out of failure. Failure gives you emotional strength. Go and watch those people that have failed several times. I watch people that have been into divorce and they are out. Nothing you will do in a relationship that will shake them again. In fact, when they are into a new relationship and you are displaying your negativity, when they are divorcees, people that have been divorced before, when they're in a new relationship with you, nothing you will do will shake them. When you want to display your negativity and kind of what they have experienced before, I tell you, it will not shake them. It will never shake them. That is one thing with failure. Failure will make you to be humble and wiser. It will open your eyes. When you are failed in a particular field, you will not want to fail again in that field. So it will open your eyes. It will make you to be humble and to be wiser. It equally gives you experience to handle bigger challenges. Failure gives you experience to handle bigger challenges. That is why I say don't be scared to fail. That's why I said don't be scared to fail, because when you fail, you rise up, you pick up the pieces of your life, you continue, you continue. So don't be scared to fail. Failure teaches you patience and discipline. Patience and discipline. You will notice that you become disciplined. You will have patience. That is one thing that failure teaches you. Patience and discipline. You will notice if you have been in a failed relationship or marriage or a failed business, when you eventually enter into another relationship, you will learn to be patient, you will learn to be humble, you will learn to be disciplined, because you wouldn't want what happened to happen again, to repeat itself again. That's what failure teaches you. So that's why I say don't be scared to fail. Don't be scared to fail. Now, how to turn your failure into success? How can you turn your failure into success? Learn from every mistake. Ask yourself, what went wrong? What lesson did this failure teach me? Learn from it. Never stop improving. Small daily improvement leads to bigger results. Stay consistent even if progress is slow. Consistency wins over motivation. Change your environment. Move away from people who hold you back. Finally, believe in yourself even when others don't. Believe in yourself even when others don't. These are the things that will bring success. When others don't believe in you, when others don't feel you can make it, what you will do is what? Believe in yourself. Don't mind them. Don't consider their motives or their thoughts towards you. Believe that you can make it. Work hard. Work hard. Believe in yourself. Be courageous. Encourage yourself on daily basis. Encourage yourself on daily basis. Don't be discouraged for one bit. Believe in yourself, and you will see that you will succeed. So guys, I'll be coming to the end of this video. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe. Leave a like for me. And have a good night's rest. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye guys. Bye. Good night. Have a sound sleep. Have a good night's rest. Have a good sleep. I will see you tomorrow. Same time.